All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back.
I was going to say.
Oh, we in Vegas again?
Bring in the energy. God damn it.
Three friends with a podcast, ready to explore movies they've never seen, diving to the core. I'll watch it later, let's press play together. Talking films we missed in stormy or sunny weather. So grab your popcorn, let's dive into the fray. I'll watch it later, the movies come our way.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to I'll Watch It Later podcast where we lie about the movies we've seen to impress our friends. As always, I'm Aaron, joined today by my best friend, sick man, I don't know, asshole.
Two friends with a podcast.
Jordan's here.
Hi.
And then Scott, I think I know everything about everything all the time. I have to argue with you about every single thing. The Cardinals are going to beat the 49ers. I know everything. I'm going to continue to talk to you about politics for 4 years, even though I have not mentioned once that I like politics.
All our listeners
Scott.
to be flies on the wall when I'm having conversations with you, because I said it's probably going to be a good game. They always play them pretty close because it's divisional.
And then I immediately looked up the last score.
Beat the
and then
49ers.
I immediately looked up the last score. It wasn't even fucking close. So I should all over your point.
I do have to say, as much as I'm not going to try to take sides, I will take Scott's side on this.
Of course you will.
No, I've heard him
care.
talk football with us before, and he's never once been that enthusiastic about the Cardinals, not once since I've known him.
No, not
Like
yet.
Every year.
he talks like he's a fan, and he'll bring up they're looking good at this position or something like that. But he's never be like, we're going to the fucking Super Bowl
Every year, dude.
No, you're not.
Every,
and he never once said it in front of me.
Like,
But it's the extreme opposite with Aaron. The Saints are garbage. I want to kill myself.
Oh, that's standard.
They're never going to win this game. They're up by like 35 points.
Yeah.
They just look like trash. I don't know why. I'm going to get Saints players to carry my coffin so they can let me down one more time.
That's right.
God, I could see that. They're all driving scooters.
They're all in their rechargeable scooters.
It's fine that you guys are jealous of my sweet, sweet scooter.
No.
It's fun.
Yes.
I live too far away from anything. That scooter would be useless to me.
It's fun just to drive down the
I have
road.
to wear a backpack with a solar panel on the back.
I use it
plugged in constantly just to keep going.
You do kick flips on it?
I just use it at work to get from the parking lot to my work.
That whole 40 feet from the door to his truck.
That's kind of sad. You could have just said something different, and it would have been
Why? We have to park.
So you take that with you to work so that you can drive it to
so
the door.
he doesn't have to walk from his car to the building.
We don't park near the building. We have to park.
Is it less than a mile?
It's about half a mile.
He's like, listen, if I have to walk from my truck to work, my iPhone or my iWatch fucking tells me,
There is an episode of this.
like, are you okay?
There is an episode of The Office where they had to park away from the building because of construction, and Kevin is sitting on the sidewalk rubbing his feet because he's walked too far, and that's all I'm now thinking about.
All
I'm
of
like,
us.
wow.
We started a gang. We all got the scooters. We're the scooter gang.
They're a gang.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the video
I
of this.
really want to see just a mashup of you guys just rolling down the sidewalks.
Just beating old
Well,
ladies up
we all
as they pass.
We all come in at different times. So
What's great is we don't have to charge it for like 6 months because we really only have to go this far every trip.
I don't have to charge it much,
Oh man,
but it's fun. I like it.
I mean, good
I'm
for
into
you.
it.
I mean, it's neat.
It is neat.
There's
It's
no
fun.
need for it for me.
Okay.
Like I just
No one asked you to buy one. I'm just saying. I like it.
Is that the equivalent of the guys that ride around the neighborhood in like the fucking the 4-wheel fucking off-road fucking things
all in my area
with the lights? And they
Yes,
got to light them up.
everywhere. Last night, I took the kid to Dairy Queen, and on the way there, we must have seen like 13 of them. like I'm in an
Scooters?
area where those like 4-wheel
Oh.
dirt riders.
Oh,
and they got the big
side-by-sides.
they
They're
got the
called
big
side-by-sides.
poles, or, like the
Side-by-sides, yeah.
rails.
That's what
or
I was
whatever
looking
they are.
for.
They got the giant poles on them, and they're all
Yeah.
lit up.
It's
and
a side-by-side gang.
I'm excited. I like those too. I want one.
One day they're going to cross
Oh,
paths
I wouldn't say
with the
no to one
scooter
of
gang.
those for sure.
They're going to cross paths with the scooter
Well,
gang
then
one
run 'em
day, and
over.
that's just going to be like fucking West Side Story out there. They're all going to be like dancing off and
Well, I'm in an area too where there's Anthem Southeast or whatever it is, and it's nothing but golf carts too.
oh yeah.
Just golf carts, and they all trick them out too. So the golf carts with bigger wheels,
rims.
Yeah.
Where are you fucking golfing? Like,
No,
it's
nobody
just
golfs
ridiculous.
that has a
in the
golf
desert.
cart.
In the desert. They're just hitting the balls.
Are they?
Yes.
Okay, cool. But yeah. Anyway,
It's
been a week.
I'm excited to see what Scott's going to pick for next week. What are you going to pick for next week? Let's start.
let's just start and end it right there.
Are we going to just do that so we can put a trailer right at the front of the podcast?
No, let's wait to the end. Let's
We'll
make
wait
it a
till the end.
surprise.
Just kidding.
Don't worry. In 20 minutes, when we're out of content, he'll give us his pick, and we'll be good.
No,
none of us has done
I think what
anything.
I'll do is maybe I'll pick like 3 or 4 movies so I can put all the trailers in,
Oh yeah.
and we just have a total.
Because his brother posted.
Because we
that
could
thing.
span it out into like a 40-minute podcast with nothing but trailers.
I'm sorry, I can't mention him on the show. Super mad. Apparently, stopped listening and leaves us bad reviews. I have to see him at Christmas.
His explanation.
Jesus
was also
Christ.
retarded.
Well, I just not there.
It's like someone talking shit and you can't respond to them. I'm like, you can though. You can literally respond to me.
You want to call him up right now?
It's all, no, because you say you didn't want to be on the show.
No, I want to be part of it.
Phone him in.
It's fine.
Hey, we're just going to put you on
You just missed
speakerphone.
out on one of the best episodes we put out last week, but hey, whatever. Beth's mad that we're sad.
Beth's my best friend now. We talk every morning.
Do you?
I'm
She have
not
a scooter
for
too?
like 20 minutes. No, but she like works out, and like I'm always like
I'm always working out.
I'm always her cheerleader about it, and she
Bag of chips.
inspires.
Good job, Beth.
She inspires me to want to work out. So we talk about it every morning, and she's going to send us cookies, which I'm really excited about. You're not.
I
Don't
love how
you be excited.
I love
Me
how
and
we
you
go
can be
from
excited.
Ooh,
we
what's
go
in
from
'em?
the same sentence of like she inspires me to work out. She's sending us cookies.
Nice.
They're maple bacon cookies.
God bless you, Beth.
Yeah. So
I know you won't hear this. You listen to the snack shows only.
she
but
listened to Mixed Nuts
I
episode.
know. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
She
okay.
did hear
because
our fights.
she does a thing where she on the treadmill where she watches a movie, and I guess the movie she wanted to watch was Mixed Nuts, and since we did the show about it, she listened to that show.
Very cool.
Yeah, she's like the nicest person ever. I actually look forward to it because I have nothing to do at 3 a.m. So like when
She's like 2 hours ahead. Right?
yeah. So when I'm sitting there at work, I'll be drinking my coffee and just like looking at like brand eating or whatever dumb shit I want to buy, and I'll get like a little message, and I'm like, oh, cool. This is how I'll spend the next 2 hours. So,
That's awesome.
yeah. So shout out to Beth. If you want to go leave us a bad review about the trailers, go to iTunes. I'll watch it later podcast. If you want to, we have an Instagram too. Sometimes things go up there, sometimes they don't. But, whatever.
I
Yeah,
posted the last one.
I know.
Yeah. That was a good one, too.
That's what makes it special because you just never know when it's coming.
Does everybody want to hear something funny?
Oh, please
Jordan
do.
is now going to Limp Bizkit, so
It all worked out at the end.
Does it?
It did.
Just had to have a 30-minute therapy session on a podcast about movies to make it all
Why'd
work.
you roll your eyes? I will fight you right now.
Uh-huh. Does anyone want to hear how it happened?
No.
Yeah,
oh,
let's-
I'm
I'd
just
like
going to leave it alone?
I'd like to hear it because I don't know. Was this mentioned in the group chat? Because if it was, I didn't,
this
I
was
didn't
separate.
see it either.
I got a hot text on the 12th. I was in Vegas with the work.
Still couldn't say thank you, though.
Anyway. So
Bro,
he
I
sends
got
me
your ticket.
Yeah.
dot. I'm like, okay, what now?
Oh,
I literally said, what now? He goes, Merry Christmas. And I go, what now? You're going to Limp Bizkit with me. So I send him the gif of the straight face Stone Cold. I'm like, crap. And then
Jordan's like, did you not listen to the episode about me standing in the fucking pit?
I didn't want to say anything.
Oh, that's why I did it. Because I knew if I bought the ticket, he would have to go. And that if he's miserable, then it's a win for both of us.
We
Win
just
for
keep producing
you.
content.
So then I'm like, but why? Because I'm a kind God. So see, he can't do a nice thing without making him feel like he's got the one up.
Can you do me a favor? Can you
Give my
get
ticket to somebody
no?
else?
Can you get a Bluetooth speaker, strap it to that electric cart, and just play "Rollin'" every time you're going?
Yeah.
Is as loud as you possibly can while you're rolling around the neighborhood.
It's not an electric cart. It's a scooter.
Well, maybe.
I want you there. You're my best friend. And then he puts the generous God from 300 on there. And I was like, you didn't need to do that. I didn't leave the eye rolling emoji out of it. I just didn't want to do it. And he goes, shut the fuck up. I did it. It's done. I'm like, ugh.
We'll eat the
Of course,
hot-
then he did. I'm not buying one for your brother. I just want you to know that.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So
And he goes, and if you do me a favor, if you ever get mad at me again, just reach out. I hate that shit, dog.
yeah.
So I posted a GIF of a character from Doctor Who. I thought he would get right away, but he didn't. They were called the Silence.
I did get it right away. I said that's the silence.
And then he goes, anyways, you're welcome. And I was like, thanks.
Right, because he didn't say thank you. He's a dick.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
You didn't listen to the
just
show.
Surround myself with dicks. Don't thank me for anything.
Isolate that for me.
I was going to say, that sounds like a different problem for a different day.
Sounds like what I'm going to be posting on Instagram for our show this week.
Thankfully,
Surrounded
I was going to
by
say,
dicks.
it just leads into our fucking movie.
Elf dick.
Did you guys watch anything? Did you watch anything?
Just been watching Christmas movies.
Watch UFC fights, bro.
Yeah,
Why does he ask his question?
all the UFC.
Because I know
Right?
he didn't watch anything.
He did.
Just Christmas
literally,
movies.
He's literally
Christmas
talking about things
Vacation,
he's watched.
Elf. Man, we just watching stuff. Chris is like, let's watch Christmas movies. So, that's what kind of took up my time. I was scrolling through trying to find something because I really did want to watch a movie this week. Nothing really struck me that I wanted to watch. Everything's just kind of like, meh.
I tried going on our fun website the other day and it was down. I'm like, I can't watch anything.
I'll find another.
I have to find another. But
Just pop up under a different name.
I can't believe Elf is 20 years old.
That makes me sad because I can
yeah.
still tell you the day I went and saw Elf.
Oh, yeah.
So that makes me really, really sad.
It's just nuts. Like, where's time going? Ugh. Anyway,
What
good
was
night,
it- what was
everybody.
the-
hell?
What was the video that we watched the other night where they were like, these songs are turning 20 years old?
Oh,
I
it
hate
was
those.
TikTok.
And Aaron immediately got up to go to the kitchen and get a butter knife to try to slice his wrist.
Because apparently I'm retarded and think a butter knife will kill me.
Maybe try hard enough.
It's just a funny image.
What'd you watch?
Nothing.
Oh,
Literally
you were-
nothing.
You were in Vegas.
Yeah, I had to go to Vegas Tuesday, and I came back Thursday, so it was like a quick trip, but it felt like it just ran me down. I was in work stuff. Like we left Tuesday morning, immediately got there, we got lunch, and then had to do work stuff till 5. And then after that, we went. Oh my god! So you know how we went to what was that place called that we went to?
Chin Chins.
Chin Chins in the New York.
Shit chins.
Shit Chins. Are you listening? It was garbage.
I'm sure they're listening.
Is anyone listening?
Hey, we'd like the orange chicken. Here's your orange chicken.
He's one orange.
What
and a
about the
piece
rice?
of chicken.
No.
That's a la carte.
You don't get that with this.
So, me and a group of people from work on my team, we booked a reservation for a place called Noodles in the Bellagio, and I'm thinking
Noodles.
that sounds expensive. What the good thing is our work was every person got a $70 stipend. You just keep your receipt, you submit it, and you get your money back, which is great.
Call it per diem.
No, it's not per diem. They would have given it to you
Right. They give it to you ahead of time.
anyway. So.
This one, you got to wait 3 weeks, and then they tax it on your paycheck.
No shit. Thanks a lot, guys. So killed some time, looked around. The strip is still all fucked up from F1. There's all kinds of scaffolding still up. The Bellagio fountains are running, but you can't be in front of them anymore still. Like, it's all just beat up. So we get into the Bellagio. We walk around, and we get to our reservation. We sit down. There's like 5 of us. We each order our little meal. We order them separately. And I tell you, I spent $38 with tip and got the biggest.
Tip 25 cents.
Yep, because I'm cheap. Biggest. It's on the company's dime. I'll tip all I want. Biggest plate of pad thai with chicken, which is perfect. I got edamame as an appetizer. I just got a water because I wasn't thirsty. I've already been drinking. And it was fantastic. I will forever go to this place, and I will flip off Chin Chins as I walk by because
Or not stand.
I get
sad.
I get sad just thinking of it.
I couldn't believe the how different night and day it was, and I spent less at this fucking place and got more than what we did at Chin
How many
Chin.
people does that orange chicken feed? Oh, it'll feed 3 to 4 people.
Oh my god!
It was like a one fucking person.
My plate alone could have probably fed 2 people, and I'm being generous, like because like you could have had half of it, I could have, and we would have still been satisfied. Like there was so much food, and we
Usually
all
leave
got
my
food.
friends satisfied.
It's trying full of dicks.
Sexually.
Yeah. Anyway, so shout out to Noodles, man. I will go back to that place. I couldn't believe how.
Guy from the Osprey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his restaurant in Vegas.
Him and Dexter. It was
It'd be
awesome.
great if I just started a restaurant called Noodles.
Yeah.
And you know what I serve?
Noodles.
Anything but noodles.
It's just all
Anything
rice.
but noodles.
No, it was like a mix. Like it was like, you know, they had Malaysian fried rice, they had the pad thai, they had all kinds of. They had a soup on their.
Malaysian fried rice?
Yeah, a friend of mine got it. I didn't try it. It looked good.
You're like, this is what we serve to the Prime Minister.
Right. Malaysia. Anyway, they had a soup on there called bird nest soup, and I thought it was just a name, and I had to look it up.
We just looked at each other like, what the fuck?
It was literally made with a bird's nest. Like
Gross.
they boil it out to get all the impurities out. They do it. It was $130 per cup.
That's gross.
It is so.
You know what?
It's like a delicacy.
You know what I'd like to get when I go to Vegas? Some Giardia.
Right? I need diarrhea.
How is it possible we got bird flu? I don't know.
Who knows?
Would you like some soup?
I thought it was a drink because like some of the ingredients was like rock sugar.
So they seriously boil a bird's nest.
I had to
Full
look
of
it
all
up.
the
I had to
poops?
look it up, and
This is kind of like the equivalent of like what is it? The elephants that shit out the coffee beans.
those are good.
It's it's not elephants. It's like a muskrat looking thing.
Some
Is that what it
animal,
was? I swear to God, I thought it was like
It comes out in
elephants
like
or
a
something.
tube.
whatever. Some animal shitting out my coffee beans,
Yeah.
and then
Well, I've never-
ironically, after I
Hey.
drink it, I have to shit.
We rinsed it.
I've never
Put it
drank
under some water.
It's half calf
I've
now.
never drank the shit coffee, and nor will I.
Yeah, I've had it. It's you don't never know, but
You have had shit coffee.
I have. And then I've had like the pea berry and all that. All of
course
the
you have.
shit.
You're like, oh, it's come out of some man's ass. Extra cup, please.
It's got to be like the equivalent of like everybody in Arizona that has seen the scorpion sucker. But I don't know a person that's
I don't
ever
think I've ever seen
seen
anybody.
one with one.
Like, hey, Nate, that we should get that as a joke, and then we just pay for our shit and leave. We don't ever buy it. Yeah, I don't even like. Those are probably the same ones that have been there for weeks.
Oh yeah,
Years.
Because like at the airport, when you go into like Terminal 4, they have that cactus jelly stand right
cactus
before you go
jelly,
into
though.
like Terminal 4, and it's just like jellies and suckers and shit like that. I'm sure they had the scorpion shit.
So no one's ever tried it?
I've never.
I don't
tried
know
it,
anybody
no.
I've
who's
never
ever
been
tried it.
appealed to try it either.
Why would you want to like? I'd be watching
Like,
that sucker
do you
by
just-
the time I get down and be like, I'm not touching that fucking thing.
Mr. Al, how many licks does it take to get stung by the scorpion?
Yeah, it's got a fucking bark scorpion.
Let's find
in it.
out.
I don't think it.
I will no.
I don't think it has stinger.
I'm sure the stinger's been removed, but still,
I
why would you want that?
No, you don't. No one
I
does.
kind of want to YouTube it now, see if anyone's ever eaten one.
I'm sure
Right?
somebody has.
It's like fucking scorpion sucker chicken. Like this is how far one will go to finish that. Oh, that could be fun.
I think people eat
that,
scorpions.
That is
I'm
next
looking
year.
it up.
That is next year's last place in the fucking football league.
Deal.
You
Fuck
have
that.
to eat an entire scorpion.
Nope.
No, Mr. Last
I'm
Place
out.
over. I'm not saying this year.
Not right now. Check it out.
Yeah,
I
I'm-
may not be in last place for
Yeah,
long.
I'm-
You need to stop
I'm-
saying no. First off, you haven't given me any money.
Oh, you'll get your goddamn.
It's not me. It's probably going to be fucking Eric.
Get your goddamn money.
I don't know, but yeah,
I won't eat the scorpion sucker. Sure, I'll take $400. No, it doesn't work like that.
Yes.
You'll eat the scorpion sucker in
Yeah,
last
that-
place.
that-
Just don't be in last place. Stop being a shitty at fucking.
Somebody did.
Shitty at fucking fantasy football, bro.
But
Not-
yeah,
not gonna be in last.
that should be the last place for
All right,
next
deal.
season, not this one.
I'll buy the sucker too. So when we do the
Yeah.
draft, I'll be like, "This is the sucker you'll be eating
Yeah,
in
this will be
6
it.
months."
It'll just be sitting there on your mantle.
I'll get it like,
It's like the Sacco
sour
fucking-
or something. Yeah. So
Yep, that'll be it.
oh.
That'll be fun. But yeah,
Did
no,
you try
I
anywhere else, like any place that you've seen on
no,
TikTok
I
or
was
anything?
busy with work. So the way it worked is we worked, we had lunch at so we stayed at it wasn't the Aria, it was one it's called Vidara, so it's like part of the same complex. So we were staying at the Aria, and so they did us lunch at the hotel when I first got there. We did our conference stuff, and then we went out to dinner wherever. So I didn't really go too many places. And then the next day was literally like wake up, they provide us breakfast. I'm in conferences from like fucking 8 o'clock until 5. I had an hour and a half break before they did like an awards dinner for our work,
Yeah,
and that was garbage food. Like it was not good. It was
like cafeteria.
it was like the driest piece of fucking beef, and like everything looked weird on that plate. Like they had these little red things that were tomatoes, we think. We weren't sure.
Did you eat them?
Yeah, I ate them. They kind of tasted like tomatoes. I got pictures. I'll show you. and then like, dessert, and we're all like, this is garbage. So after we left, we just went to the bar and drank. And I didn't get back to my room till like 2:45. I think it was 2:30, 2:45.
Well, that's a good night if you can't remember what time you got
I
back.
was drunk. And then after that, the next morning,
you drunk.
eh,
They're yawning. Sorry.
just mellow. That sounds like when I am drunk. I'm just tired. He's like, I'll have another drink. Sure, great.
That's how I get, man. I just want to like Just do nothing.
Yeah, like we just sat
That's
at
what you do now.
I mean, for the most part, we sat at the hotel bar, just a group of us from work, and like every now and then, one of the big bosses come by, say hi, how you doing? Everyone's drinking. Let's buy you around, and then of course, got all these people buying you rounds. I spent $20 all night on alcohol, and I drank probably $150 worth of alcohol, so it was fine. And then the next day you get breakfast, you do a couple more hours of stuff, and then they give you a box lunch and say, get the fuck out. And we got on the plane, and I didn't get home until probably like 8 o'clock.
Oh, you had to fly?
Yeah, we flew.
Boo.
I know.
I hate that flight. You
It's
guys go
just
all
quick.
fast over the fucking mountains. Plane's like...
Oh, see, mine was fine. In fact, like it was weird. We got out of Vegas. The second we got up in the air, they're like, all right, we're going to serve drinks, and also we're landing in 35 minutes. Better drink fast. We're going to get your trash. And it's like, shit, I'm home. Like, it's a quick flight. Like, it's just amazing how quick it is. You lose out on the fun of Aaron trying to kill you in a car, but
Right.
you get there quicker. But I like the driving's fun. I think the driving's fine. But yeah, so I've just been, and then I got home, started not feeling good later that night, and then been kind of sick since then. So
Fucking
I just haven't been really I waited till last minute to watch our movie, and it's just because I chose sleep.
fucking cry about it.
I should have watched it last night. Man, I love coming here with you. I'm gonna think about doing this remotely from now.
I like it when I get to see you once a week. I like it.
When you come here, it's like fog. It's so thick. Love is in the air.
So much fucking.
Whatever. You know I
You
love
just
it.
have to cut it with a knife.
You come here and you get presents and stuff. So
Thank you.
no, nope, too late.
Nope. Damn it.
His nips just got hard.
But I have all this upcoming week off. Like, I'm literally off until the day after Christmas. A couple of the days this week, I want to go see a movie during the day.
What
I
are
don't
you
know.
gonna see?
I don't know. I want to see something.
Wonka.
I don't know if I want to see Wonka.
I think I might go tonight.
Like, it's getting good reviews, but it's like, it's not. It just looks like it's garbage. Like, I did not. The Johnny Depp one wasn't terrible, but was also not needed. Because I love the original so much. None of these are needed. Like, we don't need these movies.
It's a prequel.
I don't care what it is.
It's a musical.
Right.
The only prequel that I was actually kind of maybe excited is that series that they're coming out with about Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, but I think the company that's doing it, I don't think technically have the rights to Jason Voorhees because that's Platinum Dunes. So whoever's putting it out is literally just going to focus. It's going to be kind of like, remember Bates Motel where it was a lot of like his mother? This is what this is going to be.
Well, I mean,
like.
in theory,
a lot can change,
yeah,
but
that was the first movie. It was really her.
Yeah,
so he was just kind of secondary, but
Looking
I don't
to
know.
see
It
what's
looked like
out.
it was all right.
Hey, you can go see Spirited in the theater. So I guess we're doing that now.
there's nothing coming out. Like they're just throwing. They did Die Hard. I think on Tuesday was Die Hard.
Oh, it's been out for like a week.
That they putting a couple, yeah. So they've been having Die Hard out in the theater. They've put out Christmas Vacation. I think is this Tuesday. I might go check that out. That might be fun, actually.
Oh, shit. There's a lot coming out next weekend. Fuck.
What's next weekend? Other than Christmas. I mean, no, we got fucking Aquaman too.
Aquaman and the Iron Claw comes out next weekend.
Iron Claw's getting a lot
Iron
of good
Claw, I do want
reviews.
to see.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're ramping it up as the best wrestling movie. I don't know.
I don't know.
The wrestlers are
Ready
really
to
good.
Rumble was really fucking good.
You want to go see that with me?
If we could figure out some time,
I
yeah.
mean, depends on when. Yeah.
Because that's the other thing. Next Sunday, the day we usually now record, is Christmas Eve, and there's no chance of him coming here. So we need to figure out something for Scott's movie
Okay.
because I got things I got to do. So.
Just take the week off. Or
No, you just
something.
take the week off. We'll just do it the following week. It's Christmas.
That's
Okay.
Give
Hey,
everybody the week. I'm telling you right now.
You giving us a week
I'm
off?
giving you guys the week off.
Thanks, Scott.
Thanks.
You'll have 2 weeks to watch my shitty movie.
What do you do on Christmas Eve?
Family stuff. I hang out.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing Christmas
I
Eve?
just
Why
sit
would you not
there.
want to come here?
I just sit there.
How dare you?
Aaron's like, I'm not going to be
No,
here.
he's like, sure as fuck, I'm not going to be here on Christmas Eve.
Fuck,
because
theaters
Christmas
are open
Eve
on
is-
Christmas Eve.
is a
We
thing.
tried doing the I think the Christmas Eve bit last time, and then I broke my arm. So I think I'm just gonna stay in. It's safer.
It's fine.
Bad juju.
Yeah,
That's next Sunday.
that's next Sunday. It's a week from today, right? Like, what the fuck happened to this month? What happened to this year? This year's over. We're done.
Super weird.
We almost broke up.
I did. I almost died. Well, anyways,
Holidays are highly stressful.
I watched Leave the World Behind after hearing everybody shit on it, and then I
That's
watched
the
it.
thing. Like dude,
It's insane. So I'll
Huge
tell you this:
cast.
for the first hour, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
nice.
So
I
I
like
was,
those kind of movies.
So I was really annoyed,
really drags me
and
in.
then it kind of.
What?
I started thinking about it,
Oh, no.
and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then everything was kind of coming together, and it kind of all made sense to me. So I get why people hate it because it's not a straightforward movie where you can just sit down, watch it, and be like, oh, okay, you actually got to use your brain a little bit. So Scott's out. He'll watch it and be like, oh, nope.
It was on the list to watch, but like you said, I've heard a lot of mixed stuff on it, and a lot of people do not like this movie.
So you really have to be like, okay.
To be an intellectual like me.
What was the director going for? Got it. Oh, shit.
Are you a cinephile, Scott?
That harkens back to this dialogue from like 35 minutes ago, just like a little one-off thing. Oh, you got to kind of think about like.
So you can't stare at your phone and watch this movie?
No, you got to actually watch it. So,
like
and I did,
because
it was interesting enough that I thought it was going in one like racist direction, but it only kind of does, and then
he got excited for a second,
and then it goes into a completely different direction, and I liked it a lot. So I kind of want to listen to the book, and
learning.
Caught himself there.
Got it. Good for you, buddy.
Fuck you guys. I finished Geddy Lee's book and cried like
for an hour.
Fucking dude, it was like an hour. I'm super sad.
An hour? You just rock yourself to sleep,
dude.
Do you
it's
need
just
to like
so
up your
emotional.
meds or go see someone?
No.
I just
Fuck
crying
you.
for an
Don't-
hour?
don't- dude. You don't understand. When I
over
grew
an
up,
audiobook.
my dad took me to see Rush twice, and he had the Gretsch set sitting in his fucking office.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. So
Some daddy issues.
it's not daddy issues. It's like you don't
No,
appreciate.
the last movie my dad ever took me to was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know what I don't do every time I watch it? Cry.
Okay. Well, it's not about
Fuck him.
it's not about my dad. It's about the fact that like I didn't appreciate it when it was here, and now it's gone, and I'll never get that time back. I'll never get to appreciate it for what it was worth. So it's just like, damn, dude. Like,
You know, you're the only person I've ever met in real life that's liked Rush.
Rush is fucking incredible.
I don't like him.
Wow. Your opinion.
They're
not.
No, it's fine.
They're
We
fine.
can have opinions.
They're fine, but
there-
like
there are a
anything,
few
music
songs
is
that I
all
like.
music's all objective, man.
Yeah.
Some people really love certain bands and they really get into them, and that's their thing. And then people have different tastes and
Right.
stuff. And
Like I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 and all of a sudden I want some fucking Jethro Tull and fucking fantasy flutes and shit. Like
fucking metal act of the year,
it's just fuck it, that was
better than Metallica.
Fuck you. That was
Rush toured with
they got,
Jethro Tull.
they got raped on that one. So. But yeah, I've never been into Rush. Like a couple songs I can listen to.
Yeah, they're
but-
hits.
Yeah.
Like I like their hits.
Someone will be like, well, this album was the greatest album. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I've heard one song off of it. Not my thing.
Anyways,
I'm not insulting you personally. Good for you for liking Rush. Who cares?
I do. I care. I need to go to the mailbox. I went and bought like
My
every,
Rush box set.
every live Rush Blu-ray I can find.
It's this hyperfixation right now.
It's not right now. I've always loved Rush. I'm just more into him right now.
He always loved bombing Hiroshima and always loved Rush. This is 2023 in a nutshell.
I forgot. I'm not allowed to like things. You're right.
No, you can like
I
things.
can only
you,
like things that
you
I
fixate.
You
You
do
really
like super
fixate on shit.
hyperfixate.
and
I'm just it's amazing. Like when you say I'm really into this thing, I cannot wait to see how many T-shirts, posters, Blu-rays, 4Ks, box sets, special editions.
Life-size Geddy Lee cutouts in his fucking movie room.
He's standing here in the corner.
it's Geddy Lee. Get it right.
Yeah.
Did we not say Giddy?
You said Giddy.
He says Giddy.
He says Geddy.
Did we not? We had this fucking conversation
I feel
like a week
we had
ago.
this conversation.
Do you know why
Wait,
it's
he said
Geddy?
he said Giddy Lee, and he goes, "What's how he says it?" That's how he says
Yeah,
it.
because I corrected you when you said
Correct.
Giddy, and then you're like, well, that's not how he
It's
says it
Geddy.
in the thing.
It's Geddy Lee. Because his name was Gary, and his mom said it with such a Jewish accent that it sounded like Geddy. Geddy, like
Yeah, I get
Gary.
it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So,
So Jewish.
anyways.
A Giddy.
Sorry I like things. Won't bring it to the show anymore.
No. It's
We
just
just find it funny.
It's
I think Jordan and I are on the same
honestly,
page.
it's
which-
fascinating. It is fascinating. Or God forbid you read a good review about something, you'll have 1,000 of it.
What do you
You
mean?
have bought almost every PlayStation branded thing in the last month.
I haven't, though.
You bought the headphones, but then you returned them.
I
You were
did.
trying to get that Portal for
I'm
for no
I'm
reason
not
whatsoever.
getting it.
It's so funny. Like, everyone's into these handheld computers. You bought one of those. I've never seen you use it.
It's gone. I sold it.
Sure you did.
Before
You know what I mean? Like, it's just you go on these roller coaster trips, and it's just fun to watch because it's It's just you.
I guess.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Do what you do.
And
I'm not sitting here trying to tell you never to do something. I mean, I do. Sometimes I was like, you do. You don't fucking need that shit. I get yelled at and you get it anyway. It's just what we do.
What?
It's just funny to watch. It's fascinating. You do what you want with your money. I'm never going to tell you not to do your shit with your money. That's your money. You do whatever you want. I'm never going to say don't buy things that make you happy. I just wish you would find something that made you happy.
Everything. Lots of things.
Everything makes me happy.
This whole room.
Movies make me happy. Music makes me happy. And that's what I tend to hyperfixate on.
I get it, man. I got
games.
back from Vegas, went to my mailbox, and it had 2 steelbooks of The Mandalorian ready to go. I'm like, this is gorgeous. And then I put them away and never going to watch them because I have them. Yeah, I got the same things. I've got the Warriors coming on Tuesday. Like, it's just one of those things. Yeah. So, trust me. I get it.
From Orbit, you would have had it by now. Ow.
Just
That's what happens.
Yeah.
When you fucking fiddle with knives
Yeah, maybe
because you
maybe-
can't fucking keep your
telling
hands
you.
still.
The bottle opener.
I still got a week. I'm going to buy you, I think, a fidget spinner for
I
Christmas.
haven't, dude, bro.
Something oiled up so you don't hear it, but you're always...
I don't buy anything from Rocket Font anymore, so that's where I gotta aim it towards something else.
Scaled it back from the
I can't
1,000 billion T-shirts.
I just
that
can't
look
do
the
those
same.
shirts anymore. They're all look the same, and I'm like,
Every now and then there's one
that
that was like, okay, I gotta get that. But yeah, and I like the blanket. I know you weren't happy with it, but
it's ugly and it doesn't.
You gotta hold it at a distance and squint.
Yeah,
Then it looks just like it.
I mean, I believe you. So
Because I got it too, and it's sitting in my bedroom.
and you're like, I like it.
I do like.
I
it.
like it because it's the thing.
I do love it because
No,
I still
no,
have the
no.
unopened Thing box set from the UK. Yeah, exactly. Point at it. We're the same person. You just got a little bit more funding to get a little bit extra.
And I'm getting a fucking back paycheck this week, so like it's like $3,000.
Oh, I know. I got my bonus check that I wasn't expecting from work, and it immediately went into Christmas gifts. I'm like, thank God, because
Oh, so I'm getting something?
Oh, you ain't getting shit.
Oh, damn.
No, my kid's more important.
Wow.
I bought them all pit tickets to Limp Bizkit.
I mean,
Come on, kids.
Eric gives your kids
Keep rolling.
stuff, and they get like videos. I give them stuff, and you're like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they deserve it from you. And then you walk out of my house. Wow. I'm joking. Can we get in your movie? Jesus. What did we watch?
What did you watch? Anything else other than the?
No, but I really want you guys to watch it.
I'll watch it. Like I said, it came out. I think the Friday before this week, so like it's still new. I just haven't gotten around to watching it.
I want you to watch it because I want to bounce all the stuff off of you. You don't need to watch it because you're not going to like it, and I don't want to hear you sitting there going like, "Oh, how would I know that?" and all this other shit. Go ahead and watch it, but just know you're going to hate it.
God, I hope you love it. Did you see the trailer for that new movie about black wizards?
No,
It's like the American Society of Magical Negroes.
What?
Legit. It's like David Allen Greer's in it. That kid, God, I forget what's his name. He was in Pokemon, the black kid.
Oh, Justice
something. Justice Beaver.
No. Justice Smith, because he's Will Smith's kid.
Is it?
Yeah,
I didn't
like
know.
from another girl or something like that.
That can't be right. No, look it up. That just cannot possibly be right. I would have known about that. But yeah, it's weird. It's like this kid who learns how to do magic, and like their magic consists of making white people feel comfortable around them.
Oh
my God.
Makes sense.
The trailer both looks super hyper racist and
wrong.
also hilarious.
I thought I was right, but I was wrong.
Okay, I'm like, that would have been bigger news. I would have known that. I know like he had another son from a different marriage, and he's like grown. But yeah, it looks weird. And then I saw the trailer for Civil War while I was in Vegas, and I watched it on my phone that
I'm
morning.
so stoked for it.
I cannot wait, and I don't even know what direction this is gonna go.
I mean, either because it's what's his face. It's Alex Garland or whatever I think his name is, and he did
I
Ex
love
Machina and fucking Men. Did you ever see Men?
I never watched it. I know
so
you told me
weird.
about it. You said it was really weird. It
It's
already
super
looked
weird.
weird from the trailer.
It's good,
so I was
but
like-
weird.
I did like what was it? He did Sunshine. Did he
Did
do
he?
Sunshine?
I
Or
don't
was
know.
that Danny Boyle?
That was
I think
Danny
Danny
Boyle.
Boyle did that one. I always get the two mixed up because
He
they
did
both
Annihilation, which I love.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So he, it's weird because I think he's like super British and he's doing a movie about American Civil War. Like
28 Days Later.
Yeah, I love those movies.
Oh, he did do Sunshine, but I think he might have been
did
a
he
writer.
produce it or something? So it's like him and Danny Boyle are like back.
Yeah,
in, best of
screenplay
friends
by
in the
Danny Boyle and Alex Garland.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that looks fucking really good.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking stoked. When Plemons is like, "What kind of American are you?" I'm like,
Finally.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
We're asking the right questions.
He lost a ton of weight too.
He
And
did
his
look like
fucking
he
wife
did.
is getting old as shit.
Right? Like
Spider-Man ain't kissing her upside down anymore. He's like, get away from me, Grandma.
old butter teeth.
Yeah, fucking Jesus. But yeah, that's probably my most anticipated movie for next year. Right now, I'm sure maybe some other stuff will get fucking announced, but I know everybody wants to jerk off to Deadpool 3, but the more I'm reading about it, the more I'm not going to like
They
it.
keep showing everything.
No,
Like, I'm
but have
trying
you
to
heard about it
I'm
and
trying to
everything?
avoid everything.
No, I'm not saying plot wise, but I'm saying there's like Iger's like limiting Reynolds is like shit, and he's like trying to almost push him out, and it's like he wants this to be like a setup, and then for like Deadpool to go away because they don't want to. Yeah, dude, I was reading all this shit about it this week, and I'm just like, what?
Who knows? I know it's going to be our only superhero movie next year, so we'll see.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank God.
They're only putting out one, and that's Deadpool 3 in July. Before that, though, we're getting I think we're getting Echo as a TV show, and I think we might get like one more show, but that's it. Like, we're not getting any.
Good, because
movies.
maybe
Like,
they
back.
understand that the fatigue is real.
Yeah.
It's real.
Well,
Marvel sucks. Don't care what Jordan says. I'll never watch it. Fuck that movie.
You'll watch it eventually.
No, I won't.
Whatever. What are you doing over there, Scott? Just setting up your line.
Actually, I was trying to audible my movie.
Oh,
but
nice.
I can't fucking find it anywhere.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah.
We'll find it. We'll figure it out.
No, I was trying to find like the one that I was maybe going to change it to.
He's like,
on
can't
the-
find
on-
it
on the
anywhere
Snap.
for free is what he's saying. Might have to put up $3. Anyway, let's get in my movie.
Yeah, let's do
fucking
that.
do it. This week I picked the 2010 Finnish fantasy action horror comedy film. I don't know where the comedy comes from, but it wasn't fucking funny. Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale.
We finally found something else than just plain rocks and dirt.
This mountain is like a giant icebox.
Storing what?
We are standing on the biggest burial mound in the world.
Tänne on haudattu jotain.
Juuso! Oota! Joulupukki on haudattu!
Hyvää joulua. Minkälaiset sudet tekee tämmöstä jälkeen?
Isot ja vittumaiset.
Isä! Syötti on viety!
We have Santa Claus. Selitä sille, että meillä on täällä pukki myytävänä.
Santa is going to find out who is naughty or nice.
Rauhallista joulua. Aivan vitun railakasta uutta vuotta.
All right.
I
This,
just was letting him get the silence.
yeah, I mean, you got enough. You can split it.
Put on 6 trailers. People have to guess which one it is.
All right. Yeah, I was just going to figure it out. And it's all in Finnish, so you won't know.
What? No. Okay. Can we start there? Let's start with that. About your fucking movie.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
All right. Now, go ahead.
The movie I'm picking is on. Oh, maybe. I was thinking it was on YouTube.
why? I got super excited that it was in English, and then all of a sudden it's not anymore.
Nothing
And
but Finnish.
I was like, God damn it! Like, why would you cock tease that? That seems very, very, very suspect.
I don't know.
Because I tried to watch it in bed last night. I fell asleep, and I woke up early today and watched it because I was like, I can't read.
I'm not gonna lie.
this.
I was making breakfast, so I had my phone propped out. I was like, I'll watch it while I'm cooking breakfast. And then I stepped away, and then that's when it switched to Finnish. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. I had
Right.
to rewind it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah, completely in Finnish. Like the first, like maybe 10 minutes are in English, like bad English, and then immediately goes into Finnish. The entire movie until toward the end where the English character comes back and someone's got to talk to him, but like it terribly.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He's like, "Where are my men?" And then he's like,
"We
"I
are
don't
men.
know. We are men. Yeah. Fucking deal with this." I was like, "This is hilarious." That's the comedy. But yeah, it's like I said, came out in 2010. I had kind of heard little bits and pieces. People either love or hate this. A lot of people love it. Like if you look at the scores, a lot of people really enjoy this movie. I'm kind of in the I enjoyed it camp. It is definitely camp. Like it is. I like different takes on Christmas. I think that's why I enjoyed Violent Night last year, because there was, aside from it just being a hyper violent, almost like a Die Hard type of movie, I liked the idea that they set up kind of a little bit of a different history for Santa. Like he was some like Viking raider that inherited this power.
That I liked.
That I really liked and wish they would have expanded on. This is kind of one of those things where it's like,
when they find him and he's in the giant block, he's got these fucking giant horns.
Well, yeah, no, I was talking about Violent Night, but yes, this is the kind of the same thing where it's like they kind of set up this history, and then when you finally find out where Santa is, it's like, holy shit, what the fuck is that thing? But they don't show it, and it gets frustrating where it's like both movies give me something that I would really like to see, but they don't give it. So, like, I like some of it. I don't like some of it. There's a lot of dick in this movie. Old man
A24 movie.
So much Nordic dick.
Is this an A24 movie?
No, but I'm saying, like most A24 films have a bunch of old people penis in it.
That's true.
So, and this movie was no exception. Well, I'm in the camp of absolutely hating this movie.
Oh my God.
I did not like it, and it's not because it's your movie, because exactly what you said. This movie promised a bunch of things and didn't deliver any of them. You don't even get to fucking see Santa Claus, which I'm like, it's clearly like a Krampus type thing, but you didn't get to see him. They just blew his ass up. They're like, this isn't even Santa Claus. This is his elf. And I'm like, you spend so much time with this fucking old guy and nothing happens.
I wish there was more violence in it. Like, there was nothing.
The kid is super whiny and annoying, which I cannot stand whiny and annoying children. That's why I don't like mine. But like he was just like, yeah, oh, dude, it's fucking evil Santa Claus. Oh, Dad, this is evil Santa Claus. Oh, how much can we make the money? It's evil Santa Claus. But nothing ever really happens, and then everything happens. But by that time, you don't care.
I was gonna say,
and
yeah,
it's
the last
super fast. It's an hour and 20-minute film, so you're just like, nothing happening for an hour.
20 minutes. The last 20 minutes is where everything ramps up, and it gets interesting. So I sat there like staring at my screen. I'm like, okay, this is neat. But then when you really boil it down, you don't see anything happen.
Correct.
There's no violence like you think there should be.
Correct.
There's no killing. Like, none of the kids are hurt in any way. No, there's no one dies on screen or even off screen.
It's just the reindeer.
The reindeer died.
Poor
and then you
reindeer.
find out it's not even Santa that did it. It's the elves.
Yeah.
Old men in their fucking 80s, completely nude in the middle of Finland.
Just
So
the Walking
obviously
Dead.
it's a 5 out of 5. But no,
And then they teach the old men to be.
That was the weirdest part.
That's where it went off the rails for me. And
So
that was the last 5 minutes of the movie.
The end, they're teaching all these like psychotic fucking elves to be compassionate and give gifts.
And then send them out all over the world.
Right.
As Santa
As really
Clauses?
Santa Clauses.
On paper, the concept to this movie is actually, if you read
If
it,
I explained it to you, you'd be like, that sounds
That
fucking
sounds
awesome.
kinda-
Yeah,
That sounds
evil
kinda
Santa
cool.
gets unearthed in a giant mountain tomb to wreak havoc on a Finnish town.
and it's got the dude from frickin' Sisu in it.
It was that him?
Yes.
It looked exactly
It was
like
him?
him, and I'm
Yes.
sitting there
I
going,
didn't know it was
Sisu's
him.
gonna go fuck some shit up. And no, we got Sissy instead of Sisu, and it was just, there was so much more that I wanted. I still like it, but I don't at the same time.
The concepts,
weird...
like the way that the kid's going through all the stories, and he's looking at like Santa eating these kids and like
Right.
murdering these kids and stuff.
That
and
was
then,
interesting.
Yeah.
The kid himself was
yeah,
annoying
and then
as
we
shit.
get to the old man. They catch the old man, and he's like eyeballing him every time he comes in.
Yeah,
I'm like, ooh,
they
I'm
had
like,
him
we're gonna get
strung
something
up.
so fucking good here. He's
When-
gonna like go off.
When they had him up on the meat hooks wrapped up in plastic, and he was just like mean mugging that kid the whole time, I was like, some shit's about to happen, and then nothing happened.
But but it's like it
But it was
starts
creepy.
going up because then they're like, where are all the missing children? And then they find them all in bags, and
Just-
they're like getting ready to like sacrifice them for all these freaking like stupid elves. And I'm like, this is going to get really good.
Right.
And then it just never pays off anywhere.
Like everyone's oven's missing, everyone's hair dryers are missing, and then you realize the reason they did it is to heat up this area to unthaw Santa. And I'm like, that's genius. Never pays off.
Never.
Just not once. Like you just see the explosion. Like let him get out and then it explodes. Or let him at least show himself. I guess the budget wasn't in it because they just did the explosion and then watched the kid hurt a bunch of old men.
They were running out of time because they were like, okay, hey, we got this great story. Hey, we got to wrap it up here.
We got to wrap money.
We've got 10 minutes to finish up this movie. We've got to get something done.
Yeah.
It just never happened.
Like you said, the premise and the build-up, just the idea of it makes so much sense and it sounds super cool. I mean, even at the beginning they say, hey, he was such a violent person that he fell into the lake and froze. And when come spring, they got him. They buried him in this mountain. I'm like, that's a fucking cool story. Like
kind of folklore.
Wow, neat.
All this old folklore from these books.
Completely
it's just
different story of Santa that you would think of because, he's always the good guy. And then you got the evil brothers Krampus. So it's kind of the juxtaposition. Turns out this guy's just as much of a fucking asshole as his Krampus counterpart in Germany. So like, wow, that is so fucking cool. Never pays off, and it just bums me out.
Pays off.
Aaron's pissed.
It annoyed me because I was like, dude, what? They blew him up, and I was like, okay, it's to like survive the explosion. Nope, they're just gonna teach the old people how to be Santa, then move on with their lives.
Yeah, that was just like the ending just felt weird and tacked on.
Terrible.
But I mean,
big gulps. All right, let's see.
But like, it's one of those ones where it's like I like the idea of it. I don't even hate the setting. I like, some of the stuff. Even the kid was a little whiny, but like
he
for
was
the overall, like,
bitch, I want to punch him straight in the fucking dick.
I like how dad and fucking best friend were willing to just chop up this old man to hide the body. I'm like, good for you.
You could come out swinging on this movie, and you're gonna hit dick.
Yeah,
because there was a lot of it.
So much. Like at first, I thought that can't be showing.
Scott
it.
was like, I wish I could suck it.
Wow, just derailed.
I didn't. That's what Scott wished.
Old dick train here. Yeah. But yeah, like toward the end when they had like 30, 40 of them on screen, every one of them was just like, hey, look at this. Will you put the knife down?
He's going to cut his fucking hand off.
This table's going to get ruined.
Oh, there goes his finger.
Goes missing. Yeah, I was just waiting. I'm like, oh, God, his pinky's
Guys, vamp for me. Got to run to the hospital. Get stitches.
Just added sirens. Ultimately, kind of just fell flat. But I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. Like I think the concept of it. I like the idea of something new, something different. Whether or not it executed fully or it gave me everything that I thought the movie should have been, no, it didn't, and that's why my score is not going to be that high. But I still think it's kind of a fun watch. It's not a yearly thing for me. Like Violent Night, I've already watched this year because I think that's a fun play on Christmas. I like those kinds of things. This one promised a lot and ultimately didn't give me everything I wanted, and kind of makes me mad that we just don't make our own fucking movies.
We should make them.
I already have a concept, and I want to get it down on paper.
Let's do it. Can I be in it?
Yeah. Someone's got to hold the camera.
Wow.
He's like, matter of fact, I have a part that someone rides a scooter, and you just so happen to have a scooter.
Fuck you. Dude, what is that movie where it's like
Paul Blart?
Santa and... Is that what you're comparing me to? Thanks, dude. And
it's hypoglycemia.
It's like a fucking chain, and he's like fighting like, I don't know, man. I'll have to find it and send it to the group chat. We should pick that this like next year or something.
Is it a Christmas movie?
I mean, I assume it's a horror film, but it's Santa fighting somebody with a chain, and he looks like a demon guy, and it might be Krampus thing. I can't remember what it is.
Are you talking about Santa's Sleigh with Goldberg?
No.
Okay, I hope not.
No,
so I'm going to watch Krampus,
Oh,
too.
here it is. It's called A Christmas Story. I knew it. Found it very fast.
Holy shit, that looks horrible.
Fragile.
Is that Asylum that put that one out? Because that'll definitely be just full on.
It's literally called A Christmas Story?
It's called A Christmas Horror Story.
Oh, they were like, hey, A Christmas Story. I think that's been done before. Nah, print it.
No.
Send it.
It'll get run. Everyone will love it. So, anyway.
Straight to Redbox.
Here's them fucking being bros.
Bro, that's awesome. It's like when the people do like the Satan versus Jesus AI arm wrestling. Fucking let's do it. So for me, rare exports, I would say it's the 2.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna be high.
I'm gonna do 2 as well.
I've watched a lot of bad 2 movies that I'll rewatch. They're not the greatest movies in the world.
But it isn't like the worst made film.
I thought I recognized the Sisu guy.
I thought so too.
I'm like, it couldn't be. Like, there are some shots where he looks like him,
Yeah.
and then there's some shots where he doesn't. So I'm sitting there going, it can't be the same guy. Apparently, Finland has 3 actors, so good for him.
It's a startup.
He's like, I'm going to be in every movie about killing old people I could be in.
Yeah, Sisu was fun. I like that movie.
I sympathize with the Nazis.
Jesus Christ!
Just kidding.
You got a lot to do this week. I'm surrounded by dicks, and I sympathize with the Nazis.
It's going out on T-shirts.
I'm joking.
You think you were mad about the I'll go in and get my gun and we'll settle this right now clip at the end of that?
You posted that?
I posted that, remember?
Oh, yeah. Why would you do that?
Because it's funny.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Oh, he's in jail. That's hilarious.
No one knows it's you. No one listens. Thanks, Beth, for turning him in.
Beth's my friend now. She would never turn me
I've
in.
had a few people comment on that last one. One of us like, you guys fight like a bunch of girls. I'm like, thanks for listening.
Who said that?
A friend of mine.
Oh, okay. Well,
And
that's
then,
how guys fight.
I know.
So,
Fuck
except
you, bitches.
we don't go to the fucking bathroom together and we don't like stab each other in the back. We're just like, we fight and then we get over it and then we move on with our lives.
And then I'm given phone cases that I'm sure you ordered for yourself, and then you got a different phone case, and you're like, I'm gonna give this to Jordan. Just kidding.
No, actually, I ordered that the day we were talking about it, and that was after
Which one is that
the
one?
fight. That was before the fight.
I know, but what
That's
is that?
Halloween.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
because I know, like you said, you ordered that, and then you talked about some clear case that you got. I'm like, oh,
this is the clear case I got, and this is the greatest case I've ever gotten. I tried that one for a week. It's terrible, and it doesn't even use the mag stuff. So I'm like,
that's why I stay away from a lot
fucking
of those.
pointless.
But I'll put that on every now and then.
Oh, you don't have to pop it on. Just keep it. I mean, it's just something to have in your office or whatever. It's
I need to thank you.
Yeah. I have other stuff for you, but
God
I meant to
damn
put it on the table. I forgot. So
what do you give it, Scott?
It's 2.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Scott.
Yeah. I'm here. It's 2. Like I said, conceptually.
Oh, Johnny Tyler! I didn't realize you were still there.
You may go now.
You may go now.
You know one person who's not going to understand that reference?
Your his brother. He's never seen the movie.
God, it's so frustrating. Yeah. Now you can't be here to defend yourself. Fucking watch Tombstone.
Watch Tombstone. Jesus
Such a great
Christ.
movie.
Yeah, put the VR down and go watch fucking Tombstone.
He said he returned it.
No.
He did.
What was I going to say? Dude, I hate TikTok because...
Big gulps, huh?
No, Tombstone, fucking somebody made a glass that has like the leather on it. It says, I'll be your Huckleberry. And everyone in the fucking comments thinks that they're it's Huckleberry, you fucking asshole.
It
It's like,
isn't.
it's not, you giant piece of shit. So please kill yourself.
Let me guess. Those are the same people who go, Die Hard is definitely a Christmas movie.
Dude,
Fight me. I'm like, why are we still having this conversation?
Who cares if it is or not?
Calm down, Chad.
Yeah, fuck, for real. Fuck you. Shitty show and everything about you. You're just a piece of garbage. I hope you hear this. You won't, but I hope you do. You're just a big fat piece of garbage.
Well, I'll make sure he knows that we do a show when eventually we have him on It's Eric Nagel.
Oh, are you really?
Well, sure, he'll show up.
He won't talk to you. He'll try to be nice. Oh, you're going to have to be fake
It's
nice
gonna
to
be
him?
so good.
Fuck that.
I'll be fake.
Fucking fat
I'll
piece
be
of
fake nice.
shit. Fucking asshole. Such a piece of shit, dude.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
So we're skipping next week, I guess. And then the 31st will be your movie. And I guess we'll do the snack show on the 3rd or whatever it is.
Oh, that's right. It's New Year's Eve on that one. Shit.
Are you allowed to come over for that?
We can do that one early.
Oh, okay. Early? Got like
1.
in the morning? Okay.
We can do it like at 1. I'm just saying, like, I'll definitely have both kids because we usually stay up till midnight and play video games and do stupid shit. So that'll be fine. That'll give me time to go out, get all the snacks for our night of video game debauchery right after we do our show. So
yeah,
we can do that. 31st is fine. The 24th, however, I mean, I'm out and about, so I just wouldn't be able to make it here in time. So it's fine. That works. Write it down, everybody.
And then the next show will be on the 6th. So
the end of the year.
That will be our
snack
end
show
of the year
snack
top
show.
10
or
yeah.
whatever.
Well, we'll do 2 separate shows and we'll release them at different times.
It's just like the hell we are.
Well, you can edit them at the same time. You can literally put them up and just, what we could probably do is take a week off and have we can do a snack show and we can have the top 10 show and then take that next week off because we'll have a show coming out. Isn't it fun to listen to us?
This is great.
Do our calendar? All right.
What are you going to pick, Scott? Because I know of a couple movies, and I really don't know.
Yeah,
which
well,
one
you don't know
with.
this one because I just threw the audible into the chair.
This one.
He pulled an Aaron's getting a new book in a library. He
I kind of
pulled an
forgot.
audible.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that I had looked at
That was
this
a
movie.
long build-up.
But I needed to see if we could find it because I didn't want to be the asshole that was
Spade's
like, oh, yeah, you can't find it anywhere.
And I've met David Spade. He's a huge asshole, so I'm not particularly looking forward to this.
So the movie that I'm picking is from 1989.
Ooh.
It is another horror movie.
Yeah.
It goes by a ton of freaking names. Originally, it was called 3615. It was Dial Code Santa Claus, Game
369.
Over, Hide and Freak.
What the fuck are you picking?
So the movie that we're picking is from 1989. It's called Deadly Games.
He's 9 years old. His name is Thomas. He's a little genius. He believes in Father Christmas. His two favorite pastimes? Computers and superheroes. December 24th, midnight. Hidden under the dining room table, Thomas waits for Father Christmas. But what he does not know is that he is about to experience the most frightening night in his entire life. Finally met his match.
So it is a 1989 French horror thriller film written and directed by René Manzer.
Hey, so you may have to pick a different movie.
Have you seen this?
Let me see. Let me do the description. I guarantee you we probably have.
It's noted for its similarities to the 1999 American film Home Alone.
Ooh, no, I don't
It is a
think I have.
kid who is basically defending his home with all his contraptions against Santa, who is trying to murder him and his grandfather.
Okay, I'm in.
And apparently,
I'm in.
the director tried suing the directors of Home Alone because he thought it was way too close to his concept.
Way too similar.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this came out like I said, it's a year before, but I know that it came out right prior to Home Alone, and they were like, hey, they basically ripped off our movie. But then it was proved later that it was kind of in the same time frame that they were writing them.
Gotcha.
But this kid apparently dresses up like Rambo and just has to defend his home against a fucking evil Santa Claus.
Oh, I'm in. And it's on Shudder, so I'm happy.
It is, yes. Or Prime Video.
Would they say that? They're like, oh, it's on Prime Video, but it's like on Prime Video for like $5. Like you can get it on Prime Video,
but you can't
you
get
have
it.
to pay
I was
for it.
looking at our site, couldn't find it. Now I might have to type in the other names.
Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah,
because
I'm
you
all
see
in.
the video cover is 3615.
I was just looking at that. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
3615 code Pierre Noel.
And I know there's some apparently there's some fucked up shit that's going to like maybe traumatize some people in this, but I will see it for myself.
Why?
Okay.
Is there trannies in it?
No.
Wow.
I don't know. I haven't searched, but you know, we could have another movie.
A tranny movie?
Maybe.
A child prodigy obsessed with tinkering and action films lives in a secluded and high-tech castle with his widowed mother, Julie, his diabetic and partially blind grandfather, Pappy, and his pet dog, JR. Yeah, this sounds fantastic. I'm going to be so let down by this.
I know. That's exactly.
I'm already built it up way too big in my head.
Oh.
This is going to bum me out. I am in. Like, the fact that they've had to rename this thing so many times, and then they tried to sue Home Alone makes me so incredibly happy.
That's why I steered towards picking this movie. Because I was
They remade my movie.
Truth
No, they
be
did
told,
not.
I was looking at an ABC Family movie.
I'm so glad you
What was
pivoted
it?
to this.
Holiday in Handcuffs with Mario Lopez. Because it was the most absurd fucking story I could possibly find.
Let's watch that too.
I would have kneecap.
Let's watch that also. I'm gonna watch it.
It's got
do that.
what's her face?
We'll pick every movie he was going to watch, and we'll compare them to see what he should have
else you
chose or versus what he did.
Yeah, just
chose.
everything. It's got Melissa Joan Hart,
Oh, I'm watching
Mario Lopez, Timothy Bottoms,
because he likes the bottom.
Marky Post.
There it is. Aw, Marky Post. Rest in peace.
All right, so Deadly Games, which I thought I owned, but I own a movie called Deadly Games, but that's not it. Which I think is funny.
I thought it was a different one where they made a remake of it, like recently American film. And that's why I thought, oh, it's the same thing I've seen before. But I got to figure the title of that one.
Great story. I'm just fucking with
I
you.
mean, look at the Santa.
Big gulps, huh?
Big goals, huh? Oh, see you later. All right, so we're gonna watch Deadly Game.
Sacre bleu.
Remember, no show next week. You want to do a show next week? We'll just do something fun. Me and you.
Like what? Wow, thanks, Dick.
You're busy. We'll figure it out, dude.
Do what you want, man.
Okay. Apparently that will piss Jordan off.
No, it's fine. You'll know if I'm mad because you won't hear from me.
Okay.
Two
You'll be
friends
mad.
with a podcast ready to explore.
Well, maybe there'll be a show next week.
Do it on any
Probably-
other day, but fuck you.
It's a
I
holiday.
can't do it.
It's fine
It's cool.
to take the week off.
all right.
that just means he doesn't want to edit anything.
It'll
He doesn't
give
wanna sit
everybody a
down and talk
chance
with
to
me.
catch up because I know a lot of people that listen they'll come back and they'll comment on shows that are
Nope.
like 2 weeks old.
Here's what we do. Let's each individually record some kind of cheesy in front of the fireplace like Christmas greeting, and we'll put it out on our Instagram or whatever, and it'll be like, "Hi, I'm Jordan from I'll Watch It Later podcast, and it's Eric Dangle. I hope you and yours are having a great..." And we'll just do something super cheap. Turtlenecks. Just fucking do something stupid. Record whatever you want, and we'll put it out. That'll be everyone's Christmas gift.
All right.
Us looking stupid. Because last year we were supposed to watch a movie, and then I hurt myself. So
I still have it. Super cock it somewhere.
yeah, we'll watch
Somewhere
it.
in this room.
That'll be our Valentine's Day gift.
All right.
We'll watch Supercock.
All right. So no show next week or whatever we're doing, and then we'll be back on New Year's Eve. So
See you before the end of the year.
yeah, we'll see you before the end of the year, and then just look forward to a lot of end of the year stuff, and then we'll be back in our regularly scheduled programming, and maybe we'll have some more concepts. I didn't do a lot of concepts this year, so maybe 2024 year of concepts.
Conceptually, that sounds terrible.
I don't give a fuck what you say, Jordan.
I don't need you pigeonhole me into choosing whatever you want.
No, not at all. Just
In fact, we never actually agreed on Christmas movies. I just felt like maybe we should keep a theme, but I could have picked whatever I wanted. Apparently, I picked a bunch of dick movies.
I did say it's Christmas. We're picking a Christmas movie.
I guess whatever. I don't listen to when you talk.
February.
Shocker.
Movies about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We'll do a reverse month where in January we'll pick Christmas movies.
Then we'll go backwards.
We'll go backwards. All right. So, anyways, I'm Aaron.
I'm Jordan.
And Scott.
Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. Did I miss something? Yeah, I feel like I missed something. I don't know.